What is up, guys? It's Mike here, and today we're looking at the brand new exclusive truck from the monsterJam Superstore, none other than the Digger's Dungeon, or North Carolina State Truck. Alright guys, so here it is, the Digger's Dungeon exclusive Monster Jam Superstore truck. So it's been quite some time since I made a video. Those last couple videos, they were actually made a little bit ago. This is the newest one. This is actually filming on June 24th. So this truck was actually released, I believe, on June 14th or May 14th. Can't remember off the top of my head, but this thing was pretty cool. So this one, kind of weird, kind of out of left field, didn't really expect, I didn't even really know what this would be. I kind of had a feeling it would be something to do with Gravedigger, but a full Digger dungeon truck, that's pretty cool. So the whole packaging and the whole card art on this thing is really amazing, and as you guys can tell, it is truck 1 out of 1,000, or 1 out of actually 5,000, my bad. And if you saw in my unboxing video, I was able to get 5 of these. Now, this is the very last one I have. I actually end up getting rid of all the other ones, which is weird, and I actually don't have one to save, but it's okay. We're going to open this thing up and take a closer look at it. I really love the card art they have going on here. The whole theme here, we got some, looks like sky over here, we got the Gravedigger ghost right here in the background. I love the whole kind of purple and orange vibe going on here. And I think it's a really cool, unique design. Now, it is clearly the Gravedigger casting, which, okay, whatever, some people may be like, but it is really cool. I like it. It's totally a different take on Gravedigger, and it kind of kills 2 birds with 1 stone here, because not only does this thing count as a state truck for North Carolina, but it's also another exclusive Gravedigger, and a cool twist on the Digger Dungeon, which is pretty cool. Now, I've never been to Digger's Dungeon. I hear a lot of good things. I would like to go one day to see what it's all about. Maybe one day I can go and see what it is, but it is pretty cool. So as you see right here, it says Digger's Dungeon, and it says the Outer Banks of North Carolina, which is pretty cool. And obviously any fan of Gravedigger knows North Carolina is like the home base. Turning this thing over to the back, so on the back of all the Superstore exclusive trucks, they all have a little paragraph, which is very nice. You see the limited edition 1 out of 5,000, which is pretty cool because that is in the Gravedigger font. And then you have the computer rendering of the truck, and one thing I really like with this truck is it does have that red kind of beadlock with the black rims and the white BKT on it. I think that's really nice. And I'm not going to read this paragraph right here, but this is basically just explaining what Gravedigger was and how Gravedigger got started in a way. And, you know, just like Bigfoot, I would say, even though more old school fans would say Bigfoot and USA 1 were kind of like the first monster truck rivalry, growing up, I liked Bigfoot more than Gravedigger, but I always liked Gravedigger more because of the theme on it and the paint job. But, yeah, always and forever, the first truck will always be Bigfoot, and in my book, in my personal opinion, I would always view Gravedigger as number 2 just because how popular that truck is, how much it changed, and basically it is the flagship truck, basically, for Monster Jam. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool how Gravedigger and Bigfoot, they've been around for so long, and those 2 trucks just keep going strong in both different areas, in both different competitions. But anyway, this is Digger's Dungeon, the cool twist on this, and I really can't wait to open this thing because I can't wait to see this thing actually under the light, opening it, unboxing it. And one thing I gotta say too, you see this card, it's completely perfect. Now, the Monster Jam Superstore has been known to send boxes that were beat up, cards bent, and everything. And I just want to give a quick shout out to the Monster Jam Superstore because every truck I got in this, I got 5 of these trucks, and every single one came perfect. Not one had a card bent or anything. But with that being said, let's open up the brand new Superstore exclusive monster truck. Alright guys, so here it is, the Digger's Dungeon Gravedigger. This thing is pretty cool, the North Carolina truck, whatever you guys want to call it. I see a lot of people are starting to just call it DD or Digger's Dungeon, so I think it's just going to be called Digger's Dungeon. But one thing I want to point out is I really like with the monsterJam Superstore. So here's the little ramp that you guys get with it. Pretty cool. Now, it is the standard kind of carbon fiber look ramp on this, and there's nothing in it. There's no flag, nothing like that. The only thing I can say is it would have been cool, especially for this, if they came with a little skull and crossbones flag. Like, if you guys know the flags that come with the Breaking World Records truck, that would have been a perfect opportunity to have a nice little skull and crossbones flag on this. That would have been cool. Hopefully we can see that in the future. I would really love to see that, especially on the Gravedigger truck. But here it is. This thing is pretty cool. So we got Gravedigger here. It looks like we got some reddish orange flames. I believe this is the North Carolina state flag. I could be wrong. I've only been there once, but that could be that. Now this truck does have a black roll cage with a gray chassis, black rims, and a very nice kind of orangey red bead lock and white printing on the BKT. And then on the top here, usually where Gravedigger has like the skull and crossbones and all that, you actually have where it says Home of the Gravedigger, which is pretty cool. Home of the Gravedigger monster truck since 1982. You got some horses down here, a plane right here. Now, I don't know my history of North Carolina, but I'm going to guess that has something to do with either the state, something like that. Someone's going to have to fill me in on that because I have no idea. And then on the side here, what I really like what they did was they actually have right here the first Spooky Job paint scheme, or Grandma Gravedigger if you will, right here on the truck. I really like how they did that. Then in the sun kind of in the background you got the original ghost, which is very nice. Now I'm not too sure if this building right here on the side has something to do with North Carolina, or if that's like the church, or kind of like the paint job on Gravedigger. It could be, it could not be. And then it looks like you have kind of like a ghoul or like a grim guy right here, which is pretty cool. I mean, I like this. I like the artwork on this. It's something really different. One thing I really like what they did too is they kept the original look of Gravedigger. You got those flames on the front. Obviously on Gravedigger they're green. Here they are red. Now, I'm not too sure with the color palette. This could be the colors of the state flag for North Carolina. Now, like I said, I know nothing about North Carolina, so I'm so sorry. But, yeah, I'm loving it. I love how it's that purple on the top. You got the lightning effects. You got basically the stamp of Gravedigger right there. And then you got Digger's Dungeon, and then underneath Digger's Dungeon it says Outer Banks, North Carolina. I mean, overall, this is a pretty cool truck. Pretty unique, pretty different. Something no one really saw coming. And when this truck was hinted to for a monsterJam OCD, I had no idea what this could have been. Obviously, I knew it could have been something with Gravedigger, but a whole theme of Digger's Dungeon is pretty cool. And seeing how this truck looks like Gravedigger, this is something like, honestly, this could be a one-off special occasion that the truck could actually run in real life, and that would be kind of cool. But, like I said, the only thing I have to take away from this is the fact that the truck could have came with a skull and crossbone flag. We have not seen that on any Gravedigger yet. And since they made the Breaking World Finals trucks, that would have been really cool, especially for this truck, just because it's the whole Digger's Dungeon and everything like that. But that would have been really cool to see. But I really like this truck. I wouldn't say this is probably the best Superstore exclusive truck of 2021 so far, but it's definitely maybe the second best. I can't wait to see what else is going to come out. We already had more exclusive trucks from the Superstore this year alone, so you know, we still have the 4th of July coming up, we still have Halloween coming up, Christmas, so who knows what else is in store for us, but it is pretty cool. It's a nice nod to Gravedigger, a nice nod to North Carolina, and I think Spin Master did a great and excellent job basically celebrating Gravedigger and the state of North Carolina with basically one stone. You know, you kill two birds with one stone right here. So that's a pretty cool gesture from Spin Master, and yeah, it just looks really mean. I mean, it looks really cool. This actually does look like a custom truck that someone would design, so it'd be cool if they actually made this in real life or something. But let me know in the comments if you guys actually got this truck. Now, I know a lot of people wanted this truck and they were going to buy it, but they were kind of not intimidated, but they were kind of like, they didn't want to buy it from the Superstore just because of the reputation. But I don't know, I seem to have good luck lately, but a lot of other people I've seen, you know, boxes that were just mangled and looked like they got ran over by a car or something. So Let me know in the comments if you guys ordered one, if you guys are going to get one, or are you guys going to try to find one on eBay. Now, the thing with eBay, these things are going for like 40 bucks a pop right now, and that's pretty insane. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have it, what you guys think about it, and let me know if you guys like it. You think it's one of the best trucks of 2021. I honestly think it might crack the top 10. It's pretty unique. But with that being said, guys, we're going to have a lot more videos, a lot more racing videos, a lot more reviews. Things have just been really insane right now with trying to get everything situated with the new house and all that. But with that being said, I will see you guys in another video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys very shortly.